Gerald Lucas here with another installment of Ask Gerald, where you get your real estate questions answered. Today's question comes from Earl. Earl writes from Orange, New Jersey. And Earl writes, "We received a foreclosure notice this month. I was surprised because our grandmother's home is paid off. I know we owe taxes, but I didn't think they could foreclose for that." Well, Earl, theoretically, any unpaid lien holder can file a foreclosure lawsuit to recoup what is owed. And unfortunately, the tax lien foreclosure process is much faster and more expedited than the mortgage foreclosure process is. So it's important that you try your best to resolve and pay off the unpaid property taxes to force the lien holder's attorney to cancel the foreclosure lawsuit. But when you're faced with a tax lien foreclosure, there's three people that you really have to be wary of. And two of them are attorney. But the first is a tax lien holder themselves. The second is the tax lien holder's attorney. And the third is a bankruptcy attorney. So the tax lien holder is the person who paid the property taxes on the property when they weren't paid. And they're usually an investor or an institution that pays the taxes in order to receive a high interest rate and the chance to potentially foreclose and take the property after a certain amount of time has elapsed. The second person is the tax lien holder's attorney, who is paid by and works for the tax lien holder. So they do what the tax lien holder wants to do. They represent their interests. And the third is a bankruptcy attorney, who in many cases presents him or herself as a knight in shining armor to a homeowner facing tax lien foreclosure, because when a bankruptcy is filed, it temporarily stops the foreclosure process. Unfortunately, it also limits and hurts the homeowner in other ways. So while a bankruptcy is in effect, the homeowner cannot resolve the foreclosure. They can't borrow money or get a mortgage against the property or sell the property. In addition, many bankruptcy attorneys will convince a homeowner who's facing a tax lien foreclosure and who also may be dealing with an unresolved estate to file bankruptcy. And only a living person can file bankruptcy. So, an estate cannot qualify for a bankruptcy repayment plan. So in most cases, what ends up happening is the homeowner or the heir or the executor ends up spending thousands of dollars on legal fees, ruining their own personal credit, and then ultimately reducing the amount of money that the estate gets and ultimately gets. The fact of the matter is that most Chapter 13 repayment plans don't work out over the 5-year repayment plan. And even in the small percentage of times when they do, the homeowner almost always ends up paying a lot more money than they would have had they not filed bankruptcy in the first place. So thanks for your question, Earl. For more real estate tips and information, visit my blog at geraldlucas.com. I'm Gerald Lucas, and I'll see you again soon.